All right, let's get into it. Today we are diving deep into the brilliant and maybe a little paranoid mind of Greg Heffley. We're going to uncover what he thinks is a huge conspiracy, one that affects every single one of us, the birthday party. So get ready, because things are about to get wimpy.
So, here's the big question Greg wants us all to ask ourselves. Seriously, forget the cake and presents for a second. Have you ever just stopped and wondered if this whole birthday thing is, well, kind of a scam? If you ask Greg, the answer is a big, fat yes.
Now, to really get where he's coming from, we got to take a little trip back in time. But not to actual history. Oh no, we're talking about Greg Heffley's completely unhinged version of it. And believe me, he has some interesting thoughts on how this all got started.
So, according to Greg, way back in ancient times, life was simple. Nobody even knew how old they were, so who cared? But then, some Viking-looking dude probably just announced it was his birthday and started demanding presents. And from there, it just spiraled out of control into parents throwing these ridiculous-themed parties, not even for the kids, but just to make the other parents jealous. I mean, does that sound familiar to anyone?
But hold on, the conspiracy runs way deeper than just competitive parties. It has evolved into this complicated trap of social rules that are basically designed to make a kid's life miserable. And that brings us to one of Greg's greatest enemies, the thank you card. Greg figures this all started when some genius decided, hey, let's sell pieces of paper with jokes on them. You know, like this one, which is exactly the kind of thing he thinks older people find hilarious. You get the card, you give a little awkward laugh, and you think you're done, but you are so wrong. Because then came the thank you card. And suddenly, if you don't send one, you're an ungrateful jerk. And you know there are always relatives, like Greg's Aunt Nancy, who take it to a whole other level, creating this never-ending cycle of gratitude paperwork. It is absolutely exhausting. And this right here, this is the heart of the matter for Greg. It is just way too much work. And don't even get him started on the cost of stamps and envelopes. He sees a major problem, and like any great thinker, he tried to engineer a better way. So check this out. Last year, he came up with what he thought was a genius plan. He gets up on a chair, and in one single, loud announcement, he thanks everyone at his party all at once. Boom, one and done, right? Super efficient. Now he can get back to the important business of eating cake. He was so proud of himself. Yeah, that didn't work. The system won. His mom shut that down immediately. He still had to write every single thank you card because, and I quote, the older generation likes that sort of thing. His brilliant plan? A total bust. You know, it's not just the thank you cards and the social stuff that gets to Greg. His birthday anxieties go way deeper. The whole celebration is just this big, flashing reminder of the one thing he's actually pretty worried about: aging. And it's kind of funny, actually. On one hand, you've got his great-uncle Albert, who Greg is pretty sure fakes being senile just so he can get more birthday cake all year, which you got to admit is a pro move. But then on the other hand, Greg himself is already so worried about getting old that he's sneaking his mom's anti-aging cream to fight off unsightly age spots. Talk about irony. And man, this thought from him just hits different, doesn't it? It's surprisingly deep for a middle schooler. For Greg, a birthday isn't really a party, it's a countdown clock, and it is stressing him out. So, when you have all these wild theories and deep-seated fears about birthdays, what on earth happens when you have to plan your own party? Well, that brings us to the main event. Here it is, the 20th book in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, Partypooper. And this is where all of Greg's birthday theories are about to get put to the ultimate test. It's his big day, and we're all invited to watch the chaos unfold. So in this book, Greg is finally taking matters into his own hands. He is going to throw the perfect birthday bash. Now, given his track record and his unique worldview, what do you think the odds are that this is going to go smoothly? Yeah, I'm thinking pretty close to zero. So, if you're ready to see Greg's grand birthday conspiracy theories come crashing into reality, here is just a little sneak peek of what you are in for.
Oh yeah, get ready. We're talking cake disasters, obviously. Family fiascos, you know that's a Heffley specialty. Decorations that are a total fail. Surprises that 100% backfire. Basically, it's gonna be a total blowout, and probably not in a good way.
So, the big question is, will Greg even survive his own party? Can he finally beat the birthday conspiracy, or is he gonna be the one who ruins his own big day? Well, you're just gonna have to read it to find out. And that's our look into the hilarious, anxious mind of Greg Heffley. If you want to see for yourself how this all goes down, the link to this book is in the video description.